So GoPro just released its newest model, the GoPro Hero 9 Black, and I just got it. What's going on, creative fam? If this is the first time we're meeting, my name is VJ. I'm a content creator and I'm actually just starting up this YouTube channel. So welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and yeah, let's learn from each other. So the GoPro Hero 9 Black, I literally just got it. It's been sitting here in this box because I've been wanting to set up this shot to open it up right in front of you guys. So with that, forgive me for opening it up, but let's go ahead and get right into the video. While you are here, oh yeah, baby. Oh snap. Oh yeah. So in our first package, we have the GoPro Hero 9 Black, which we will be opening up shortly. And I also picked up the GoPro Hero 9, the media mod, right? Because I'll explain as to why I did that and went with this specific accessory. I'm excited about this, man. This is awesome. All right, so let's actually see what's inside. It comes in this packaging. So let's get out of here. So here we have it, the GoPro Hero 9 Black. As you can see, what they did, they actually went away with that plastic housing that you normally see the GoPros in, that they'll put it on display. They went with a pretty sweet looking I don't know, box, cardboard thing, jig. Just looking at the box itself, I mean, the box looks pretty awesome. So this is taking too long, sorry. All right, boom. So here we have, I guess you would say, is their own little casey. You know, the GoPro casey, you normally have to pay like 50 bucks for it or something, but there it is. Pretty sweet. Boom. So let's actually see what is inside. So let's zip that up. Shh. I know somebody out there enjoyed that right there. There it is. Boom, baby. So we got it open. Inside of it, we have the it looks like a USB-C cable. Pretty standard for GoPro. You have a mount. They actually have like the little curved mount. They did away with the flat one, I see. Cool. You have a little what's this thing called? A little thumb. I don't know what it's called. This thing, right? This screwy thing that you connected to all the accessories. You also have another little mount so you can connect the two. We also have the GoPro battery, right? So just at first glance, it is a little bigger than the previous batteries. It is largely because obviously they're using two different displays now with this new GoPro model. So you need more juice. But with that being said too, you're also not gonna be able to use any previous models or versions of the battery, because this is a new battery that they just came out for the GoPro Hero 9. And then here it is. Here it is. Let's just give that just its own shot right there. So there you got the GoPro Hero 9 Black. Is all in plastic. We're obviously gonna rip that up. Check that out. That looks pretty sweet there. Huh? Nice. It is a little bit heavier. I do have a GoPro Hero 5. In fact, hold on. Let me go get that one so we can kind of just do a quick size comparison. All right, so just for kind of size comparisons, on the left here you see the GoPro Hero 5, and then on the right the GoPro Hero 9. So you can see it's clearly larger. You also have it there. Got a couple different features. Nice little branding there on the side, right? Pretty sweet. Obviously the screen is look at that difference on the screen right there, huh? That's pretty sweet. So yeah, I'm excited. It's definitely already an upgrade from what I've been using. I haven't really used this one, to be honest. It's just been in one of the drawers that we have. Not for any specific reason, I just haven't been using it. I've just been using my Sony setup, but really the reason why I wanted to get this camera, what really sold me on it was the fact that you can actually have the front screen, and you can, thinking of using it as like a vlog camera. The microphone is way better than again the Hero 5. I have little kids, so when we're out and about, it's kind of hard to walk around with a full Sony setup with the Tamron lens, right, with the microphone, and you got all this stuff and different accessories and things like that. So it just seems a lot easier and a little bit more practical to be able to walk around with something smaller, compact, which is also why I got the media mod, right, for the microphone setup. So going back to the pouch case thing, I called it a casey. It's not necessarily a casey, but again, if you're spending the money that you do for a GoPro, you might as well get a case, which is pretty nice that they finally included that. You can go ahead and just remove this thing, right? And now, as I've seen it on YouTube, other creators have just kind of put their accessories in there, which is super helpful. Boom, and you even have some additional space in there. And then of course with the media mod, I'd be able to throw it in there. Maybe I'll get a charging block in there as well, since I only have one battery right now. But I do, did you see that? But I do have plans to go ahead and get another one, because it's always good to have spare batteries on hand. So yeah, so let's see, let's actually go ahead and talk a little bit about the GoPro Hero 9. Some of those features that kind of stand out. We're talking about 5K, right? So that's pretty sweet. You're talking 4K at 60 frames per second, which is pretty sweet. As far as photos, we know at times you want to just take a quick snap with your GoPro. In the past, it hasn't been as high of megapixel, it hasn't had a lot of megapixels in the past, and now they've kind of gone ahead, and with the bigger sensor on the camera, you're talking 20 megapixels. Raw photos, you obviously, as we mentioned earlier, you do have that larger screen in the back. That rear screen looks pretty sweet. You can also change out the lens, so that was another feature that they've been talking about on the site, is if you just go ahead and, you know, I don't know how to turn it yet, so I'm gonna stop before I break it. But what it's really for is so that you can go ahead, I think is in October that they're planning on launching, which October is like a couple weeks away, which is when they're planning on launching the GoPro Super Max View, the lens mod. And then you'll also be able to just easily use the different ND filters on there, which would be a lot easier. So looking forward to that. Some of the software features that kind of drew my attention to this model was the ability that you can use it as a webcam. So in this day and age, right, we're all on Zoom meetings or on WebEx meetings or Microsoft Teams or whatever platform you use. And to have a pretty crisp webcam, I mean, why not, right? So that's also a pretty sweet setup that I'm looking forward to setting up here on my computer, set it up for work and really stand out from the rest, if you know what I mean. And also, if you're a gamer, right, you can go ahead and actually live stream. So if you use Twitch or whatever it is that you use, you can do that too. It has the capability to do that, which is pretty sweet. It also has Hyper Smooth 3.0. I'll put an example of what that looks like. GoPro did an awesome job in the video, which again, it really sold me on why I wanted the upgrade and why I went ahead and just bought it. And also something that's new for me are these little fingers that come up on the bottom, which is pretty sweet, because in the past, as you know, you've always had to kind of put it onto something or have it connected to another accessory to just kind of get it to stand on its own, which now you can just fold those in and boom, it's done. So I think that is pretty sweet. I think that same feature was on the GoPro Hero 8, but again, like I told you, I haven't bought one since the Hero 5, so I didn't really notice the difference at all. But this is pretty much what I was saying, but when you have it into a case, right, you normally had the two little fingers just sticking out there on the bottom, which GoPro did an awesome job of just not having you to not needing you don't need to have a housing case on it anymore, right? All you have to do is just put these up or flap them out, and that is pretty sweet, right? So I think that is super awesome. So let me go ahead and actually turn the thing on. Let me find where we will put the battery. So here on the side, you do see you have this little drain for the microphone, which is awesome. You have your mode button there on the side, and then you have let's see, how do we do this? This is boom. So it's kind of like a little pull and then push up, and then it releases, and then that's obviously where you would go ahead and put your battery. You also see where you can charge it with your USB-C cable, and then you also see here on the side, that's where you would put in your USB cable. So let's go ahead and put in the battery. From what I saw, or what I've seen so far, it is going to require a firmware update. So I'm not going to do that now, but I do have it plugged in. So this is another piece that's pretty satisfying at this point. Ready? Woo! Satisfying. And then another one on the actual lens. Ready? Wait for it. Woo! All right, last one. Front display. Here we go. Woo! Yeah, baby. All right, so there she is. Nice and crisp and clean. Oh man, it looks pretty awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit that power button. Let's see what pops up here. I don't know if the battery's even charged. You get your beeps in there. GoPro. All right, sweet. Now let's see what it tells us. English, obviously. Sure, legal stuff. I love how they put the legal stuff in there, literally legal stuff. Agree, sure, who actually reads that? GPS, sure, why not? GoPro app, so it is gonna require me to go through those steps. I am gonna go ahead and do that in the next video because I don't even know what settings I'm gonna have it set up for initially. So if you already have the GoPro Hero 9, or if you know of the best settings, go ahead and put it down in the comments for me. Let me know how you would set it up. That's really my next step, is setting up the camera most cinematic that I can, like I mentioned to you, for the vlog setup. I'll also go ahead and do a video on the media mod and what that sounds like. So I'll do a quick audio test with it as well, because I'm so looking forward to setting this thing up. And also, as I mentioned, I do plan on going ahead and doing a video of the full settings and walkthrough of the screen. Right now, like I said, it's just asking me to, and the battery's gonna die anyway, so I'll just set it up at a different time and I'll walk through those steps as well. So if you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and like it. If you want to go on with my journey, as I mentioned, I'm starting this channel up. Please go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell if you can. And I think with that, man, I'm super pumped to set this thing up and see what it can do for us. So yeah, until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later. Sure looks good. Sure looks good. All right, let's roll. See, this is not as easy as it looks.